Can you imagine sacrificing 10 years of your life to build your success, only to have the people closest to you try to take everything away right in front of hundreds of eyes? Hi, my name is Lena Carter. I'm 31 years old, and what I'm about to share will make you rethink family, success, and betrayal. Before you reach the end, let me take you moment by moment through every whisper, every fake smile, and every tiny detail, so you understand why I wasn't just a victim. I was a woman turning pain into a carefully crafted plan of revenge. It all started at my younger sister Sophia's wedding, a day that was supposed to celebrate love, but turned into a brutal lesson about power, envy, and deception.
I woke up 3 hours before sunrise, heart pounding. Excitement, nervousness, and dread mixed into one heavy feeling. Walking around my room, I noticed the photos on my walls. My childhood with Sophia, birthdays, school achievements, small milestones nobody celebrated. For a moment, I allowed myself a soft smile, but it didn't last. I arrived at the wedding hall. It was magical. White roses in every corner, golden candles flickering, soft classical music filling the air. The smell of fresh flowers mixed with the faint scent of perfume. Everything was perfect, a fairy tale. Then, a whisper. "Lena, couldn't you find a more feminine dress? You look like you're going to a business meeting, not your sister's wedding." I smiled politely, nodded, tried to ignore it, but inside, my chest burned. Each word was a tiny arrow piercing me. Guests started to whisper more. "Still single, huh? How has she not found anyone yet?" Sophia, the perfect daughter. Everyone loved her. Everything she did was praised. And me, just a shadow. Invisible. Only noticed when needed. Then it happened. My mother, standing tall in front of 50 guests. "Lena, give your apartment keys to your sister as a wedding gift." Time froze. My body went numb. The ground seemed to vanish beneath me. Faces all around. Mocking, shocked, pretending, all watching. Sophia tried to fake surprise, but I saw her sly smile. Her act was a mask. I wanted to scream, to cry, to run. But I sat. Silence became my shield. Anger roared inside me. 10 years of hard work, sleepless nights, sacrifices, gone in a heartbeat. And then I noticed the subtle details, whispers, glances, half-hidden smiles, murmurs behind hands. They had all planned this. Every move, every humiliation calculated. I left the hall quietly, drove to my apartment, 4,500 square feet overlooking the city skyline. My fortress, my sanctuary. I sat by the window, gazing at the city lights. Each light reminded me of nights spent alone, working tirelessly, building my life step by step. My phone rang. Marcus Winter, my business partner. Calm, confident. "Lena, don't worry. There's a legal clause protecting your property. You're safe." I realized in that moment, I had two choices: stay a victim or write a new chapter, a chapter of silent, calculated revenge. For days, I worked silently. Every sarcastic remark, every fake smile, every moment of humiliation became fuel for my plan. Contracts, property transfers, legal documents, each step was deliberate, calculated, perfect. I watched Sophia, my mother, even guests from afar. They believed I was weak. My silence became my weapon.
I remembered every insult, every comparison, every moment I was dismissed. Each memory shaped my strategy. I created a mental map. Who to confront when. How to legally secure my property. How to reveal the truth in a way that would shock them but protect me. It was a chess game, and I was thinking 10 moves ahead. I attended small family gatherings leading up to the final confrontation. I smiled politely, listened, and observed. Each laugh, each comment, each glance of pity was noted. Every detail became ammunition. I noticed Sophia's growing frustration, my mother's subtle attempts to manipulate conversations, cousins who tried to flirt with me. All of it fed into my plan. I learned patience. The longer I waited, the stronger my position grew.
A week later, another family gathering, the long-awaited moment. I entered calmly, confidently. Every eye turned. Every whisper stopped. I wore a simple, elegant dress. My silence drew all attention. Then I stood, clear and strong. You have exposed the trap, the betrayal, and the humiliation. But now it's time to see the truth. I revealed that my apartment and the family business were now under Marcus Winter's company, where I held the largest share. The room froze, faces pale, Sophia rigid, my mother speechless. For the first time, they saw me as I truly am, not the weak daughter, but a woman who turned silence into power. I left the hall with unmatched confidence, no longer the girl they mocked. Before closing the door, my phone buzzed. An unknown number. The world has seen everything, but the lesson isn't over yet. My heart raced. I knew my story wasn't over. It had only begun. True power doesn't come from money. It comes from courage, knowing when to fight, and standing tall against anyone who tries to take what you've built. So, let me ask you, if you were in my shoes, would you stay silent and plan cleverly like I did? Or would you confront them directly, no matter the cost? Write your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more stories of clever revenge and true strength, stories that will change your perspective on life.